So yeah, I just finished up my second week of teaching film at the second program this summer, and yeah, just like I kind of feel like I had that feeling that I feel every time I wrap a production, which is like it's weird. It's like I kind of like it feels like you invest so much time in things, and it's like, oh, it's done. One thing I want to touch on is the naturalistic lighting that's happening in this. So that's something that this film is almost like kind of documentary, how it's shot and how it feels. But they're using natural lighting in such an amazing way, and you all can use natural lighting in the same way. So like here, this is called like a far side key, right? Does anybody know what a far side key means? Is anybody familiar with like 3-point lighting? A key is the hottest light that shines or the brightest light that shines on somebody. A field is a lesser light. It's not as powerful. So essentially, the field is used to kind of it's the more dimmed down side as opposed to the key, right? So essentially, you might have a little more shadow on this side than this side, right? And it just essentially brings like it makes your face feel more like contoured instead of it just being evenly lit across your face. In these social media days, you just see even lighting everywhere. But in cinema, you're shaping the face. You're shaping the lighting on the face. And then you have your backlight. What is the key light?
Brightest.
It's the brightest light. Cool. So if this is Demi's office, you got some good real estate. I like the tones in here. The colors in here are really cool. We know that this is really just like a room that leads to like a whole different room. You can still utilize this as like a hallway if you wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like think about your angles. Some of the things that we need to reshoot, I was like kind of seeing it on the location. Like I knew what we needed to, but I think it also was good for them like to kind of really see like it for themselves too. You know. So yeah.
I mean, like you got the time for that, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, we got some time. We don't have the time, like you know.
You got a first cut done, like that's.
Yeah, it's big.
That's like 80% of it.
No, for sure.
There's a hallway, and just like beginning of the hallway, you want the camera to be static right here.
It should be so. Like if this is the hallway, like the hallway goes this way, and this is the entrance to the hallway, the camera should be placed here. But what they did was they started
over there, like at the beginning of the hallway, or the end of the hallway.
The top of the hallway. So if they're going to enter this way and walk down that way, the camera should have been right here. You know what I mean?
But that way you're gonna be seeing their backs.
You would, and that's okay.
See their front.
It's okay. No, you don't need to see their front because kicking it off, it's opening up the shot. It's showing like where they're going, and I think that you could show the opposite way, but I think that it works because as they're walking down, right? You see this moment where he turns over his shoulder, right? So that's why them and their backs is gonna work for that. Because it's not like it's a tight shot, it's a wide shot, so with so much stuff happening in the frame, you got 2 leader lines going down, and then you got them blocked off in a way where like it doesn't feel weird or like not organic. And then when he turns over his shoulder and be like, I'm gonna kill that one. It's like we in on it, but they not in on it. So this is the shot that we missing. That's gonna make or break everything for it, which is we need to see her face as she deliver her lines.
Now I think I know what you mean.
The
current one, like he's sort of like blocking her, so you can't really see her.
And the shot's on the other side. The camera's not over here. The camera's over here. So now you see their backs. So what you're talking about is now a true statement in this portion. But if we frame it where we can see her face and then we see him walking up, now you have this mixed shot where he's creeping towards her, like you know, and he's about to do something. Now we in on it. We see how oblivious she is of him, and also how much of a non-freak. I think that every time I finish up a class, like I always think about like, you know, things that I could have done better as like as a teacher, as like a film instructor. I think about like, man, I could have poured a little bit more into this group, and I think how I process in my mind is like I think about like, man, you know, who kind of needs my help the most, and I still try to like, I'm still back and forth, but I think that they both stood on their own 2 feet, and I'm really proud of them. And it just doing stuff like this like really fires me up to just pour it into somebody else, And it's like awesome because like literally you see a person's confidence just grow as they like take a creative risk or like be ambitious or go for a plan and learn a lesson, but then like grow from it, And the beautiful thing about like programs like this, like all the summer programs, camps, like classes, etc., is that like someone can partake in the camp, learn the skills, and then take those skills and then duplicate it again in their own personal life. So it's like the next time, like say if I am blessed again to teach teaching this program again next year and they return, it's like yo, they're gonna be so much better in a year's time frame. So like, yeah, I feel a little bit like I think the word is I feel a little bit empty, but like not in a bad way though. Like I feel empty in a way like where I just poured a lot of myself into something, but it's not bad because like I know the parts of myself that I poured out, it went into like good soil.